Hunt for the Hunter finalist, Pat. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. It is Halloween night. This 180,000 square foot abandoned tuberculosis hospital here in Louisville is the staging ground for Ghost Hunters Live 2007 investigation. We are right now watching the Hunt for the Hunters, the finalists in the search for a new member of TAPS. We've seen 2 of them tonight already. We are going to look now at our 3rd finalist. His name is Pat Clark. We're going to learn a little bit about who he is and where he comes from before we see his investigation tonight inside Waverly.
9:45 here at Moving 92.5. Pat Clark with you on a gray Thursday morning. I live in Seattle, Washington. I am a radio host at KQMV Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. It is 9:56. I gotta go. Say bye-bye. I love my work. I mean, I get up, sure, at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up before everyone else, but my day's also over by noon. So it gives me a lot of time to hang out and experience a city. So it does have its own flavor. I think I'd make a good ghost hunter just because my experience with all the audio programs would be a huge asset to TAPS. And obviously, I also kind of have the outspoken mentality. You're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. I have a beautiful son. Yeah. A great girlfriend. I work in a major market doing a morning show on the radio, and just being on Ghost Hunters would just be the icing on the...
Behind the mop, Pat Clark. We're going to catch up with him. He is with Kristen and Heather investigating on the 5th floor.
What did you do?
It said like memory. I thought I was hitting Zoom.
Yeah. What you did. Breaking everything already.
Off to a rousing start already.
Yeah.
We'll have to put a red button on everything and says, do not push this button.
Do not let Pat touch?
Yeah. All right. So.
Okay. Now we're good. Yeah. Okay.
So you have to... There's 2 other people who want the same position that you want.
This is true.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, everyone brings something a little bit unique, but, you know, I have some qualities I think that, you know, maybe the other 2 don't. Not that I'm speaking ill of anyone. Obviously, I don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. It's not my game, you know, because I think any 3 of us would be, you know, really cool to join the group. You know, I like the audio thing. Obviously, you know, I work in radio, so.
That makes me wonder, since you have a show.
This is true.
For, you know, the investigation of paranormal activity, what's to stop us from believing that you're just making a natural transition from radio to TV? And this is your, you know, stepping stone to do it.
You know, I've had a lot of people ask me that, and honestly, I'm not keen of myself on TV.
What are you recording? Windows?
Yes, Windows.
Not outside, inside.
Inside is better. Just, you know, I've had to do like 2 TV things before, you know, for like local news stations, and I've never liked it. I don't like myself on camera. I think I need to lose a lot of weight.
Well, I think that you can walk and talk. I think it's important to, you know, keep the focus on investigation, what you know, what you need to know.
Well, you better watch your stuff or you're going to be hurtling over that.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah, that's cast iron.
I would say that, and, you know, I'd like to dispel what they might think that they know, that I'm doing this, you know, because I'm already in the media and, you know, looking to make that transgression. That was me. But it's honestly, it's just not my game. It's, you know, more.
Yeah, but you're here.
I am here now.
So it's, you know.
Well, I guess inadvertently it is part of the game, but, you know, I always have had an interest for just unanswered questions and, you know, just, I guess basically for people to stop looking at me like I'm crazy when I tell them that I'm into the paranormal. You know, that's a big thing to me when people ask my interest and I say that, and automatically the crazy bells go off. And
so you think by investigating with TAPS that that will validate
videotaping a toilet?
That will you know, validate your thinking. If you investigate with TAPS, that will, you know, somehow validate your thinking, your belief in the paranormal, and
sure.
Then
in this group is the best in the field, and by a lot of other people too. And you know, that's a big thing. You could tell people that, you know, I've done work with this group, and these are the things that, you know, they've presented, and these things that I've investigated with them. It's a huge thing. So, you know, it's kind of like saying, who'd you rather play ball for, you know? A AAA club or the major leagues? You want to say
sometimes you have to start out at a little league, though, and work your way up, you know? Like,
no.
You can't, you know.
Totally agree, but at least in baseball, we're all playing the same kind of ball. You know?
Not always, you know.
Clock out here. So
what their methods are.
Yeah.
Videotape a wall.
And,
so you're going to be, you're investigating. Show
Yes.
me what you would do on an investigation.
Well,
I don't need you to narrate it, just do it.
okay. I just really want to head over here just because. Because of everything that's been caught over here. Could we do some EVP work here, you think?
We can if you would like to, sure.
Yeah, I'd love to.
you want to set up a recorder?
Sure.
It's already on pause, so you can just hit start.
Okay.
Tag it by saying who you are
Okay.
and where you are.
So we hit right here.
Yeah.
And I go, this is Patrick on the 5th floor. The technical name of it is the
Solarium.
Solarium of Waverly Hills.
Patrick, are there 2 other people in the room with you?
I'm sorry. Also Heather and Kristen.
Okay.
If there's anyone here tonight, we'd love to hear from you.
That sounds like a radio show thing.
I don't mean to fall into that mode. But if you have anything to say, now is a perfect time. No one's here to hurt you. Just here to talk. To listen. I know some people have seen you around. Wondering if you might want to come out and say hi tonight.
So you're not asking questions, you're just kind of talking.
Good.
Ask some questions.
Commanding, okay. Why are you here? On the Solarium? Did something happen to you up here? Is there a reason you like to stay here and just from a distance say hello? If there's anything you want to say, I'd love to.
His investigation, the outspoken Pat Clark getting the screws stuck to him by Heather and Kristen as they ask him some tough questions up on the 5th floor. We are going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to meet all the finalists, talk about how they did tonight and how they felt as though things went here at Waverly Hills. Investigations, and what a place to kick things off for your very first time.
Sure.
Pat, we'll start with you. You kind of got a grilling in there from Kristen and Heather. Why do you think they were giving you such a hard time?
Well, I mean, just probably because they're very possessive of their group. I mean, stroll in and go, hey, I want to hunt ghosts.
Exactly.
Let me in.
Exactly. Mark, how did things go for you tonight? Tell me a little bit about your time inside Waverly.
There was some noise right behind us. All 3 of us looked. Couldn't figure out what it was, so at least I got to experience something. But it was a good time.
For sure. And Deanna, what about you? Your first time out seemed like a pretty eventful one.
Yeah, it was very busy, actually. We heard a lot of banging, and we did see some shadows. They didn't get to grill me that much, but that's okay. We were very busy, but it was an awesome experience.
Well, that's terrific. I'm glad you all had a good time tonight, and now Jason and Grant are going to go through the difficult process of deciding which of these 3 finalists will be the new member of TAPS. A reminder that we do have a poll for our viewers. You can certainly text us and let us know who you think should be the new member of TAPS to 72434. Standard text messaging rates apply. Let Jason and Grant know who you think the next member of TAPS should be. And speaking of Jason and Grant,